This video will be fragging a bird's nest, which also works for acroporas. Over here you'll see the number 4 super glue gel. That's the thickness, is the number 4. It's one of the best super glue gels to use for SPS because it doesn't dry too thickly like a gel. This is Reef Glue Accelerator. This one is from Boston Aqua Farms. You can also find either of these versions at your local hobby shops if you don't want to get them shipped. The Reef Glue Accelerator allows only a small amount of gel to be used to actually glue the acroporas upright. These are coral shears. These particular ones are from Target. They're available really cheaply in the fingernails and fingernail accessories section. So these particular ones cost about $8 as opposed to the regular coral shears from fish stores, which cost upwards of $30. This is a farmed green bird's nest. It's been in the system for about 4 months now. It started from 2 little frags and is now a huge colony. And this is a small pipette that we use to put a small amount of reef accelerator onto the frag plugs. Now to frag a bird's nest or any acropora, you want to grasp at the stalk and slowly turn sideways until the coral breaks off. This will give you a frag. Also, any ones that you hit will also break off. So you want to do this a couple of times until you have a lot of pieces that are broken off, like so. And there goes that one. And that one. You can also break off larger pieces. Sometimes they will jump out once you snap them too hard. Next you take the Reef Glue Accelerator, put some in your pipette. Now you're going to put a drop or 2 of the Reef Glue Accelerator only on a few flag plugs at a time. You only want to put it on a few plugs at a time because it dries fairly quickly. You find the flat bases from the cut coral frags. You're going to put a very small amount of glue here and just use that to stick the corals on. So it dries so quickly that even though all the weight is on the side, the coral is not even falling over. That's the benefit of using this accelerator as opposed to the gel, which requires a huge amount of gel just to hold an acropora upright. Definitely don't want to let your little acro crabs escape. These can keep the coral clean and safe, and they love to go running while you're fragging the coral. As you can see, all of these frags have been glued down already. Even the one with a lot of weight distribution is already glued. These are all ready to go back into the tank. The super glue will actually harden as hard as a rock, and the corals will be able to grow over it within the space of a week or 2. Now, if your alkalinity is bad, the corals will start peeling from the bottom up, and you'll end up with a white spot on the bottom starting to grow up. At that point, you need to check your alkalinity and make sure that it's between 8 and 11. Otherwise, your frags are not going to grow, and they're slowly going to die. This will go from LPS to SPS. So there you go. That's how to frag a bird's nest.